Yo, what's up, everybody? Yo, what's up, everybody? Yo, what's up, guys? Yo, what's up, everybody? The fuck, I swear to God I've done this before.
A tisket, a tasket, a bloody, bloody basket. Cut his head and ate his leg. Now he's in a casket.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another random horror review. I am your host, Mood616, and thank you once again for stopping in, guys. Yeah, episode 28 is here, and I've got another film here from Midnight Releasing. This one was hit the indie circuit, I think, in 2013. Just got a media release today, so September 1st, 2015 is when this bad boy comes out. So if you like what you hear, definitely run out and grab 2 copies. You know, support the awesome company in Midnight Releasing because they're doing big things right now. And yeah, this one right here is called Blood Punch. I knew absolutely nothing about this film going into it, which is generally a really good thing. I love to go into films, you know, blindly. Yeah, this one is definitely on those lines because I never even heard of this one, so it's always a bonus. That's always the thing with Midnight Releasing too. They release a lot of kind of obscure indie stuff that I've never heard of, and yeah, this is a prime example. But getting into the plot of this one, basically follows your main character. His name is Milton. Milton is a very, very smart chemistry student, but the thing is with Milton, he's gotten himself into some shit with drugs, you know, of course, drug related, and he's found himself in a rehabilitation center doing some time, basically, where he meets a girl named Skylar. Now, Skylar is a beautiful, motivated, set in her own ways, just awesome and determined girl. Now, he meets her in a rehabilitation center, and she's got some goals. She's got some motives. Basically, she wants to recruit Milton to help her and her boyfriend out with this this meth that they want to make in one day. They've scored some ingredients to make a huge, huge score in one day, but all they need is a really smart chemist to do the work for them. So, Skylar basically, you know, she kind of seduces Milton, and one thing leads to another, and her boyfriend shows up, Russell, to break them out of this rehabilitation center. And so the three of them make their way up to this hunting lodge, secluded in the woods, to where they're going to, you know, make these drugs and make a huge, huge fortune. So they're up at this hunting lounge or lodge. And one thing leads to another. They're doing drugs. They're having a good time, tripping on peyote, doing a whole pile of crazy shit. You know, some things are said about what Russell might do to Milton after they do, you know, this big drug score. And so they kind of kept whiffed of it. And basically, they end up killing Russell. Now, the thing is, they bury Russell. And the next day, of course, which is not the next day, Russell comes back. And so they kill him again, and this just keeps happening over and over and over again. So now they're basically stuck in the same day. And now they have to figure out how they can possibly get out of, I think the day is Tuesday, how to get out of this day and move on with the rest of their life, because they are stuck in Tuesday for like ever right now. And that is the premise of the film. And now my thoughts on this one. Now, first off, I gotta say that the script is very, very smart and well written. I mean, really, I'm not going to lie. I checked the running time on the beginning of this film, and when I saw an hour 45 minutes based off the premise, I was a little concerned about it, actually. I didn't know how this one was going to play out, given that this film is basically like a horror version of Groundhog Day. You know, the repetitiveness during the film, you know, I was like, okay, how's this one going to play out? But no, the script never failed me at all. Very, very well written. They created such an amazing mythology and rules that you learn throughout the film, and how it plays out is just really fantastic. I mean, for a first-time director, I think this one was just directed absolutely amazing. We'll start with the characters here. You know, all the characters in this film, and there's not really too many of them. I think all the leads in this film do such a fantastic job. You know, they're all just so interesting and fun and likable characters that really just drives the movie so well. like I said, the characters are just really, really fantastic, and they're just all kind of unique in themselves. And I have to say, Russell is just batshit crazy psychotic in this one. Milton's kind of a dorky dude that is really likable, though. And Skylar, well, she's motivated and beautiful, and you can't help but like her. But yeah, the script in this one, really fantastic stuff. I have to give it full props on that one right there. One of the most interesting things about this film is, the whole Groundhog Day type thing, the repetitiveness to it. Now, you really look forward to every time Russell gets killed in this film, which keeps it super fresh because you never really know how he's going to die and what's really to come and stuff. So I think that's such a fantastic touch to the film. But I have to say, though, the way it was written and the rules and the mythology is really an outstanding idea for such a simple premise. And, you have to give them mad props for what they've managed to do in this film. To the setting in the film, really fantastic stuff. The hunting lodge, really great stuff. The film looks beautiful. It's shot awesome. Really good set pieces and locations are awesome. And another thing that really goes perfectly well with this film is the music. I mean, it's something that I always notice in films. If you watch my reviews, I always state like how music either fits or doesn't fit. Well, the music fits perfectly in this film because given the odd tone switches in this film, like this movie has a lot of dark comedy elements to it. It has some serious tones. So the music does change up quite drastically throughout the film, but it fits perfectly and it drives the film absolutely, in the right direction the whole time. And, I have to give him props. So, these type of indie films really have no business being an hour and 45 minutes. But if you're willing to pull it off with this much, composure and, this much style, go ahead. Make a film that's an hour and 45 minutes because this was never boring at all. There's just so much drive and so much motivation and so much mythology and just such a well-written script to this film that, you can't really give it any, you can't give it any bad thoughts. It's just really well executed. Generally when films are this long, you lose interest, not a boring moment throughout the film. And then, like I said, and it's partially due to the characters, though. It's just really fantastic stuff. But everything comes together so full circle in this film. And again, like I always say, with these longer type films, sometimes the ending can really be a big downer. For the fact that it usually isn't executed well. This one, not at all. The ending is great in this film, I have to say. They executed it perfectly. It really does fit. And it was enjoyable to watch. I'm not going to lie. I thought everything about this movie was fantastic. I just really enjoyed it, man. Really, really enjoyed it. So, Blood Punch. Without giving any details away about the film, I'm probably just going to stop the review there. If I had to rate this one, I'm going to give it about an 8.5 out of 10. It's really fantastic. I mean, it's not too often that you see a film like this. It's very stylish and unique, and it's original. It's original for a horror film. Like I said, it's hard to pull off these type of films with so much repetitiveness, but like I'm doing right now, on purpose. But no, it's just a really fantastic film. Really great piece of indie filmmaking right here. And I wish a lot of more of directors and screenwriters and stuff would actually take the time to create something so. Something so unique. You can actually have like a simple premise and execute it well. This is a perfect example right here. Blood Punch, really fantastic stuff. Yeah, 8.5 out of 10. Definitely go out and cop this one. Comes out today, like I said, September 1st, and midnight releasing, doing big things. So, yeah, Blood Punch. I wish I could just ruin and spoil the whole damn film, but of course I'm not going to do that because this one was really, really fun to watch. So anyways, guys, that's going to do it. One thing I didn't mention, actually, I will just kind of throw in the review right now. The effects are all practical in this. So if you're wondering about that, the effects definitely are all practical. Something I didn't mention, but really, really fun stuff, man. Loved every minute of the film. Check you guys in the next review. Peace out, homies.